Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the ICCA Academy Arabian Cricket League, the Champions Trophy, second edition. And it's the second fixture of the day. We have Dubai Daredevils taking on Mideast Metals. Should be a very closely fought affair. We have absolutely no time to lose. Let's head to the center. Atiq Nizam with the two captains for the all-important toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to match number 5 of the ICCA Arabian Cricket League 2024 Season 2, brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful venue here at the ICCA Academy Oval Grounds. And it's going to be an exciting encounter. To my left, I've got the two captains, Mr. Mohit Raga, skipper of the Daredevils, and Mr. Khurram Khawaja, skipper of the Mideast Metals. And I've also got the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. And it's going to be Mr. Mohit Raga who will be flipping the coin. Heads is the call. It's a tails. You won the toss. Mohit Raghav bhai, what have you decided?
We would like to bowl first.
Any particular reason behind that?
It's just that, there's a dew already in the ground and just want to be in a comfortable position wherein we know that what is that we have to chase. So that's the whole idea.
New tournament, long tournament. What plans going ahead?
So yeah, again, the plan is to win the cup. Let's see how it goes. We'll go game by game. Our focus is today's match and then we'll see how it goes. And yeah.
What do you think is a good score to limit them to?
Well, I think, to be honest, anything around 150 plus minus is going to be a good, decent because of the dew. And yeah.
How's the playing 11 today?
We have few of the boys. They have come back, our regular boys, old lads. And so we have a balanced side with the bowling and the batting today. Yeah.
Brilliant. All the best and go well.
Thank you.
Khurram bhai, you lost the toss, but what would have you done had you won it?
I would also like to bat first. We always like to put total on the board and try to defend it.
So it's not going to matter to you, isn't it? So what plans? What do you think is a good score here, Khurram bhai?
Well, looking at the first few matches scores, it's been low scoring matches. So we would like to score about 160 to 170. We think that should be a good total to defend. But again, with dew factor, we have to consider that. We have good bowling lineup, we have good spinners and good fast bowlers. So hopefully we should be able to defend such total.
How's the playing 11 today?
Playing 11 is good. We are almost full strength. A couple of babas are missing, so we don't mind that. But other than that, we have got good left-arm spinners as well as myself do something. I don't know what I do, but so it should be a good side.
Anyways, all the very best and play well.
Thank you so much.
Well, so there you have it, the news from the centre. The Daredevils, they've won the toss and they've elected to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Atiq. So, news from the center is that Dubai Daredevils have won the toss and have elected to bowl first. I think it's a good move, considering there will be dew later in the second innings. It will make it difficult for the spinners. We saw that even the 7 districts juniors bowlers struggled a bit in the latter half of their innings. So it's going to be Faizan Awan and Khurram Khawaja, the usual opening combination for Mideast Metals. Faizan Awan, very good, quick with batter, technically sound, quick between the wickets, and Khurram Khawaja, of course, always packs a punch in the power play overs. So should be a very closely fought affair. To balance sides. And of course, this is the plate competition of the ICC Academy Arabian Cricket League Champions Trophy edition. So these were the sides that didn't finish in the top 8 out of the 16. Shakir Afridi, well, he had an outstanding tournament recently, the I-10, where he bowled really well, was the top wicket taker. So he'll be looking to continue that wicket-taking form. Does enjoy bowling at the ICC Academy ovals. Him and Harjinder going to be a very good combination. Plenty of pace and bounce. And let's see if they can get stuck in to the Mideast Metals batting lineup. We have the likes of Khurram Khawaja, of course, Ali Anwar, Farhan Babar, very talented himself. Elegant left hand top order batter, very good in the run chase. Haroon Altaf, the wicket keeper, strikes a big blow as well. So it is going to be Shakir Afridi with the new ball in hand. He'll be commencing from the school end. Match number 5 of the ICC Academy Arabian Cricket League is underway. Round the wicket. And immediately getting that big swing into Faizan Awan. Nicely played. As I welcome Atiq Nizam into the comm box alongside me. Good evening.
Good evening, Ahmed. Good evening to all our viewers. Match number 5 underway. Two very, very good teams going head to head with each other. The Mideast medal has been put into bat by the men in blue. Faizan Awan and Khurram Khawaja opening the proceedings with the bat for the men in green. Comes down the track. A very good effort there by the fielder at covers. Saved a certain boundary. This is exactly what is required. They need to make sure that
comes down the track.
they try and save as many runs as possible. Make sure you put the pressure on the opposition. And Shakir Aziz Afridi, very good bowler to have in your ranks. Left armour, he can swing the ball. Slightly straight at that time. Angling it into the batter. Mideast medals, they open their account. 2 runs on the board. Leg by on that occasion. Faizan Awan off the mark, 1 of 2 on strike right now. He's a very, very good player, very good talent. Faizan Awan scores a lot of runs in the domestic circuit here in the UAE. Has high aspirations for himself to perhaps one day represent the UAE national team as well. Comes down the track, gets at bottom inside edge down to fine leg. Faizan Awan making his intentions very clear. He's a very, very special talent, that man, Faizan Awan. So is this man on your screen, Shakir Aziz Afridi. Some very good pace on offer. Can swing the ball both ways. Full toss this time. He always prefers bowling around the wicket. In fact, he's somebody who can actually move the ball off the seam as well. So if he can get his lines right early on, he will prove a handful. Solidly played behind that. The skipper, Khurram Khawaja. Dot ball to end the over. Good start here by Shakir Aziz Afridi. Just 3 runs off the first over.
Slow start to the innings for Mideast Metals. 3 for no loss. It's going to be Mohit Raghav, the stalwart of the side. Senior player, captain, experienced fast bowler. He will get that new ball to misbehave off the deck. Tall, hits the seam. Not express pace, but very accurate, very reliable. And he's led this squad for many years. Very experienced. Let's see if he can get going tonight. Starting off with a slightly wideish delivery. But there you can see that wonderful seam presentation. Both straight.
Mohit Raghav, a very good bowler. Opens the bowling for the Daredevils. Opens the batting as well. So good all-rounder to have in your ranks. You can swing the ball both ways. The skipper Mohit Raghav. Oh, that's a good-looking shot. Solidly played behind that. Faizan Awan making his intentions very, very clear early on.
Yeah, it was slightly full and played it absolutely straight. Mid-off in the circle.
Skipper Mohit
If
Raghav.
you get enough willow on it, you will get value for
Oh,
runs.
that's a
Beautiful
good
high and
looking
look at that.
shot. Solidly
drop
played
kick over the
behind
top.
that.
For the first boundary
Faizan Awan.
of the evening for Mideast Metals.
I really like what I see here, Ahmed. Faizan Awan, with this mindset, usually he's at his very best. The recent times I've witnessed, even in the previous tournament, he was slightly bogged down. He liked to take some time. Oh, that's a poor delivery to say the least. Way outside off. Wide delivery and 5 wides. Gonna get added to the tally.
Yeah, I got it wrong completely out of the wrist itself. Didn't land it properly, and you have to feel for Rahul Soni, the wicketkeeper.
Slightly bogged down.
Had no
he
chance.
liked to take
Look
some
at that
time.
one. Started wide and went
Oh,
wider.
that's
Frustration from Mohit Raghav, but
poor delivery
well,
to say the
he has
least.
nobody else to blame. Already conceded 10 runs of 1 legal delivery.
Yes, it's been an expensive start here by Mohit Raghav. Not exactly sure what the discussion is about.
Yeah, Faizani does like to shift around in the crease, perhaps shifting a bit too much.
He's a class act, I'll tell you, Faizan Awan. Quality fast bowler. Oh, an opportunity. Miscued it. Played a bit too early. Was way outside off. He tried to go over mid-off. I think it would have been better off had he tried targeting the point region for that.
He was just looking to strike the ball no matter what. He's in that hard-hitting mode. That's not his natural game, so to speak. Should have left that delivery well alone, but he wanted to go big. And could have paid the ultimate price. Hitting right at the bottom of the blade. Spooned in front of that mid-off. Very lucky to get away.
Yes, I agree that this is not his natural game, but I've seen Faizan Awan be his brutal best when he is in this kind of mindset, Ahmed. I still remember watching an innings he played last year here at the ICCA Academy, where he scored a brilliant 80-odd in about 40 balls. And it was for a match-winning cause. So usually when he is very, very positive, he can be really brutal. Just look at that stance. He's taken a very different stance, and the umpire seems to be telling him that he's got to take a normal stance at first.
He's a bit unorthodox in that manner. Interesting move that Mohit has brought the keeper up. Not easy for a medium pacer, fast medium. Oh, he spliced it again. Well, once again, looking to be ultra aggressive in the power play. I'm not sure that is required here, Atik.
Well, you just can take some time here. Maybe a couple of overs, get your eye in, get a feel of the pace of the pitch, the surface on offer. Then you can go for your shots. I think it may be a team plan where Khurram Khawaja will play the anchor role. Good effort there by Rahul Soni behind the stumps.
Yeah, one of the key batters as well, Rahul Soni. Stylish player, really good off the back foot. And it's important he has a good Arabian Cricket League Champions Trophy if they are to progress further in the tournament. Meanwhile, Mohit has settled a bit after conceding those early runs. Come back well. Good looking drive through the covers. Not quite out of the middle. Long chase for Shazeb. And they'll stick to 2 runs. Don't want to run on the misfield.
Looking good here, both batters. Looking quite solid. Khurram Khawaja. Good looking shot through the cover region for a couple of runs. 16 on the board now. The Mideast batters. Last ball coming up of the second over. Oh, got that edge just wide of the wicket keeper. Gets a boundary. And now this has turned out to be an expensive over by Mohit Raghav.
Yeah, the keeper was wrong-footed. Very unfortunate. He was just shifting his weight to the leg side. Take a look at Rahul Soni.
Oh,
Just
got
strike
that
to the
edge
left.
just.
And it's gone past him.
Oh,
Streaky
got
boundary
that edge just
Khurram
wide
Khawaja.
of the wicket keeper.
Like you mentioned, expensive over. 20 for no loss.
So Shakir Aziz Afridi continues. Oh, that's a glorious drive through covers. What a shot from Faizan Awan. The shot of the night for us today. We've witnessed another game previously.
News.
But to me, this shot was
Oh,
straight
that's
out of the
a
textbook. And what a
glorious drive through covers.
Great shot, but it was a low full toss. Just hanging on the back foot, opening up the offside. And Shakir perhaps just trying to bowl a bit too quick here. His strength is his accuracy, not his pace. It is helpful conditions here. The ball is swinging. You need to get it right.
Yeah, Shakir Aziz Afridi has been struggling with his lines and lengths a bit so far. He was either slightly fuller or slightly straighter. He's got to make sure that he finds his groove. Oh, an opportunity in the air. One bounce to the mid-off fielder.
Once again, that's the problem. Pardon me, Atiq. He's trying to hit the ball too hard rather than time it. And that's not his game. Use the pace of the bowler against him by timing, not by force. That's why he's hit a few up-pitch drives, not timed everything cleanly.
Oh, good delivery there by Shakir Aziz Afridi. This time pitching it short. It's a good reply just to get the batter slightly in 2 minds.
Typical fast bowler. Wasn't enjoying getting driven. Banging the ball in short. Great take by Rahul. Down the leg side. Good contest here. Looks like something is about to happen either way. And he's blasted it through extra cover. Take that. You're going to bounce the ball at me. I'll smash you through extra cover.
Well, he's on the mood, isn't he? Faizan Awan has come here with a clear game plan that this is exactly how he's going to approach his innings.
And he's
Right
blasted
now
it
it
through
seems to be
extra
paying
cover.
off. And
Take
paying off
that.
big time. He moves on to 15. What a shot. Off the middle of the bat. Comes down the track. Counters the swing. Gets to the pitch of the ball. And smashes it through the cover region. Second boundary of the over. And now Shakir Aziz Afridi is in discussion with his skipper. What has he got to do next?
Once again, he has to settle on a length here. It's either overpitched or too short. Needs to find that middle ground, so to speak, and bowl in that good length area. Because he's driving the ball hard, so there are chances of edges being produced.
Very nearly chopping it onto the stumps there. Faizan Awan. He's just got to be careful not to try and hit every ball out of the park. He's got to respect the good deliveries. Keep just trying knocking it around for singles. He's already got 2 boundaries of this over.
Yeah, it's a strong start here for Mideast Metals. Going at above 9 runs per over. Some extras were certainly gifted, but Faizan Awan, he's batting beautifully. Plenty of men being moved around in the field, trying to boost that offside ring. Let's see if it pays off. He smashed it over extra cover, and it's gone for 6. Faizan Awan cuts loose.
What a player. What a champion. Faizan Awan, you beauty. Look at that shot. Oh, class personified from the little master. Brilliantly played.
He smashed
Over
it over
covers.
extra cover.
And all the
And
way.
it's gone
You
for
cannot
6.
ask for anything better. 14 runs off that over. Faizan Awan moves to 21 of 12. 3 overs done. 34 for no loss.
Mohit Raghav will continue. First over was pretty expensive. And it's been a rollicking start here for Mideast Metals, going at above 10 runs per over. In fact, above 11 runs per over. Faizan Awan doing the heavy lifting. 21 of just 12 deliveries. Full toss. Smacked over mid-wicket, but there is protection in the deep. So he's doing the right thing, just feeding the strike to Faizan.
That's the right way to go about it, isn't it? When you have your champion batsman on the other end, who's blowing great guns, who's breathing fire, all you have to do is just get a single and hand the strike back to him. They're going at 11 plus runs and over. All thanks to Faizan Awan, who's striking at close to 200 right now. 35 in no time, the Mideast Metals. Mohit Raghav, what has he got up his arsenal to stop this onslaught by Faizan Awan?
Well, he's standing on off stump. There you can see. Playing mind games with Mohit Raghav. Oh, outside edge. He got squared up there. Beautiful delivery. And with short third in the ring, that was mighty close.
Yeah, very good delivery by Mohit Raghav. He saw Faizan Awan advancing. Pitched the length a bit shorter. Squaring him up. I'd like to see him do this continuously. Mohit Raghav. 35 on the board. Oh, goes down the ground. Where's he scored? Another 6. That hits the side screens on the full. And Faizan Awan is not letting go here. Brilliant shot. What a stroke from Faizan Awan.
Slightly
Oh,
over
goes down the ground. Where's
Once
his
again,
scored
high
another 6?
elbow. Beautiful long
That
mid drive.
hit.
No chance for the long off. He's dealing in 6s. 27 of just 14 deliveries. He's having a party at the ICCA Academy, Arabian Cricket League.
I like what I see here, Ahmed. I like this intent by Faizan Awan. This is when he can be at his brutal best. He's doing extremely well. Flicked off the pads this time. Pushing for a couple of runs. Khurram Khawaja slips at the striker's end. Safely negated finally.
Yeah, the throw was at the wrong end. He had certainly stumbled over, but it was thrown to Rahul Soni rather than the bowler. Made it home comfortably. What a start. And Mohit Raghav, he needs to go to plan B here. Faizan Awan is taking them apart. Better length and a better delivery, and had to give it the due respect.
You've got to play smart here. 7 runs have already been taken on the first 3 balls. Faizan Awan 27 of 14. Going through very nicely. 41 on the board already. Inside 4 overs. Played, gets a boundary through the fine leg region. Slower delivery from Mohit Raghav this time. But the problem was the line was not right. It was leggish. And Faizan Awan spotted that early. Went down on 1 foot and helped it on its way beautifully into the gap.
Yeah, poor delivery with fine leg up.
Played,
Supported
gets
straight
a
down the left
boundary
side.
through the fine
He's
leg
helping it
region.
along its way. And Faizan Awan helping himself to a boundary. 47 for no loss after 4. Harjinder Singh, big, tall, left arm pacer. Has a very interesting run up if you watch him closely. He slides at the start, then has that big jump. I'm sure Zahir Khan, former Indian great fast bowler, was one of his heroes. He certainly modelled his action a bit on him. Look at that. That just revs up. Oh, nicely turned around the corner. Big gap at mid wicket. And an easy 2 for Khurram Khwaja.
Yeah, it was just like watching Zahir Khan come and bowl all those years ago. Certainly, Harjinder Singh, if he can get even a small percentage of what the great Zahir Khan did, I'm sure he'll go places.
There you can see just a bit of a rev in the run up. Then that big jump. Bowling a bit leg side-ish, but overall good areas. And he has that nippy extra pace as well. Can touch that 135k kind of barrier.
Yes, he certainly has got all the ingredients to be a good fast bowler. Very good, very pleasing action. Good approach to the crease, high arm action, great follow through. Just got to make sure that he be consistent at this level, keep improving on his skills, and he will definitely be a great contender, even for the national setup here in the UAE.
Good area so far. The length has been a lot better. Bowling in that good length, back of a length area. Mideast Metals, thanks to Faizan Awan, have started all guns blazing in this season of the Arabian Cricket League. But a couple of good overs can change that equation very quickly, Atiq.
Well, absolutely. They just need a wicket or two, and then you'll see things will start to change. Oh, this kite. There's a fielder coming under it. Harun Qureshi makes a big mess up there. Goodness gracious, how costly is that going to be?
Oh, that could be very costly indeed.
Change
Qureshi
this
at fine leg.
kite. There's a
Perhaps lost
fielder
it in the
coming
lights
under
at the
it.
end.
Harun
Got a hand
Qureshi
on
makes a
it.
big miss.
50 up for Mideast Metals in the power play. But that certainly wasn't a convincing way to reach it. And Harjinder, the unlucky party.
Well, yeah, he'd want to have opened up his account, isn't it, the wickets column. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery from Harjinder Singh. Saw Faizan Awan advancing down the pitch, pitched it short, caught him by surprise. He's a thinking bowler, isn't he, Harjinder Singh?
Yeah, you can't take him lightly for sure. Completely miscued the pull shot. Saw Faizan Awan shifting around. And the best option is bang it in short. But it's been an excellent over so far from Harjinder Singh.
Just 4 runs of the first 5 balls. Last ball coming up. Oh, gets a top edge, runs down to the third man boundary. Khurram Khawaja will not be complaining because it is runs and runs that all that it matters. 5 overs done. Mideast medals 55 for no loss.
Rollicking start here for Mideast Metals. Of course, they had been invited to bat first by Dubai Daredevils. So far, going at 11 runs per over. Thanks to this man on screen. Faizan Awan, 34 of just 18 deliveries. He's been hammering the ball to all parts, dealing in 4s and 6s. So Azharuddin Qureshi, left arm spin, being introduced here in the final over of power play. Surely trying to tempt Faizan. A very good start. Right on the money. Good length, pushing the ball through. Seems to be in a bit of strife after that drop catch. Maybe just nicked a finger nail or two. There is a long off in place for Faizan. Oh, this could be a run out. Well, Khurram Khwaja, how unlucky. It was a big full toss, driven straight. And just ricocheting off the fingers onto the stumps. And he was stranded in no man's land, trying to back up.
For Faizan.
Take a look here. Driven straight. And just bouncing off Azharuddin Qureshi's fingers. And yes, you can see the bat is well short of the popping crease. Unlucky dismissal. But a slice of luck for the Daredevils. Khurram Khwaja has to go back for 14. 55 for 1. New batter coming in is Haroon Altaf, another big striker of the ball. So finally, something going the Daredevils' way. A fortunate wicket via a run out. Azharuddin has bowled well so far, providing some control. Oh, big stride. Goodness me. That ball was drifting in towards that middle and leg line. Inside edge. Only going to be a single. But Haroon Altaf needs to be very careful going across the stumps. This was the dismissal of Khurram Khwaja.
Oh, this
That's
could
the
be
worst
a
way to
run
get out of the
out.
Oh, that is very disappointing to say the least, isn't it? Khurram Khawaja, there you see the look, the facial expression says it all. The signs of despair. So Haroon Altaf now has joined Faizan Awan out there in the middle. 58 for 1. Still 2 more deliveries to go in the power play. Azharuddin Qureshi, another very good bowler, Ahmed. represented the T10 tournament, the Abu Dhabi, the one that concluded very recently, last month. 6 overs done, 58 for 1.
Going at just below 10 runs per over. Thanks to Faizan Awan, 36 of just 22 deliveries in the power play. A lot of batting to come. Farhan Babar, Ali Anwar. Very stylish player is Farhan Babar in particular. So now the field can be spread. Shakir Haidru coming on to bowl. I haven't seen much of him with the ball in hand before. Let's see if he can get something off this surface. Long on, mid-wicket, long off in place as well. Oh, he's hit it in the air. There is a long on. And the catch is taken. A huge blow struck by Shakir Haidru. Faizan Awan, a rush of blood. And a simple catch, gleefully accepted.
Big wicket. Big wicket. This is Faizan Awan, the man who has been in red hot
He's hit
form.
it in the air. There
has
is a
been
long
smashing
on.
the Daredevils bowlers to all
And the
parts of the
catch
park.
is taken.
Unfortunately, miscues
huge-
one. And the catch has been completed. Unfortunately, Faizan Awan has to depart. But not before a very belligerent 36 of 22. Mideast Metals now losing the second wicket in quick time. It's 58 for 2. Well, guess what? Look at that. The big unit has walked out to bat. Ali Anwar at number 4. He is one of the hardest hitters of the cricket ball here in the UAE. Can easily clear the biggest of boundaries. And when he gets going, I'll tell you, it would be a serious chase for leather. Shakir Haidru into the attack. Bowling to the new batter Ali Anwar. Straight away. Great work of his own bowling, Shakir Haidru.
Yeah, this is a strange move for me because Farhan Babar is a genuine top order bat. He's also a left-hander. So I'm not sure why Ali Anwar has been sent in early into the piece. Certainly a very fine player. And look at that drive. Blazed away through the covers for a boundary. I got my answer.
Well, Ahmad, all I saw was
Set
the
it
ball
early
leaving the bat.
into the piece.
That was how hard it was hit. Look at that. Look at that for power.
Certainly a very fine player.
Goodness gracious, that
And look
ball
at
went
that
to the boundary
drive.
like a tracer bullet.
Blazed away.
What a shot from Ali Anwar to get off the mark.
Yeah, you can't overpitch to him as a spinner. Shakir, although he did pick a wicket, not getting a lot of turn. You can see the towels are out early. So the ball is getting wet very quickly. Will be a challenge for the finger spinners in particular.
Good batting. Very good batting. That is experience for you. Hit a boundary and then straight away rotate the strike. Get to the non-strikers end. Harun Altaf, another very good batter who can steady ship when things are going sideways for you. Harun Altaf, a very decent batter. He's required to do a job here today. Good delivery by Shakir.
They're very watchful against the spinners. Not a natural player of spin. Likes to go aggressive in the power play. Likes pace on with that big bat swing. Ho! That was a poor delivery. Got away with it.
Yes, that was a hit me delivery to say the least. It's very lucky that the batter did not make contact. Hit hard down the ground. There is cover there in the deep. So 6 runs coming off Shakir Haidrus. In fact, 7 runs coming off his first over. 7 overs done, 65 for 2.
One wicket taken by Shakir Pokakillat of Faizanawan, and the other was a run out. The fast bowlers, Shakir was a bit expensive in his second over. Harjinder bowled well, and he's been taken off. So interesting move. Perhaps they're keeping him for the latter half of the innings. Azharuddin will continue. Bowled a very good first over.
Nicely bowled there, Azharuddin Qureshi.
You're part of the strength and conditioning staff of the UAE national team, so you'd expect his fitness levels to be very high, of course, as they are. Oh, once again, that line of middle and leg that he's bowling, it's making Haroon Altaf quite uncomfortable.
Well, Ahmed, I think it's time you and I will have to schedule an appointment with Azharuddin Qureshi for some strength
Well,
and
you can
conditioning.
schedule him. Why are you looking at me?
You do us some good, my friend.
Yeah, we have enough strength. We need some conditioning.
Started well here, Azharuddin Qureshi. 1.2 overs, just 4 runs so far. Ali Anwar just walking into the crease. The Daredevils will be quite aware of the threat that Ali Anwar possesses. They'll need to find a way to pick up his wicket as quickly as possible.
And with the quick start that Faizanawan has given them, they can just afford to take their time a bit. See off the better bowlers, so to speak. Current run rate just below 9 is going great guns at this stage. Just need a partnership.
Still plenty of batting to come for the Mideast Metals. You've got Umar Hayat waiting in the wings to come in next, perhaps. Trying to go through that mid-wicket region, not making enough contact there, Haroon Altaf.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that big back lift. If you can just get one to sneak through, could be in trouble. Ali Anwar, he loves hitting the spinners if they miss on their length.
Oh, gets that edge. Running away to the boundary towards the third man region. Gets a boundary. Ali Anwar, well, he'll tell you that he did that intentionally, but that was a regulation outside edge.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. Did he mean that shot? Because there was a big gap between short third and the
Oh,
keeper.
gets that edge.
A bit of an edge.
Running away to the boundary towards the third man region. Gets a boundary.
Well, that's all that matters, Ahmed. The final sentence you made went for 4. 7 runs of this over so far. Smart batting. Really smart batting here. Ali Anwar. He's sped up to 11 now already of 6 balls. Ends the 8th over. 8 runs. Coming off that Azharuddin Qureshi's second over. 73 for 2.
change in the bowling. So Shakir Haidru only getting that 1 over. And it's back to Harjinder Singh. But this time it's a change of ends for him, Atik. Now he'll be operating from the school end. Let's see if that works for him.
Well, I was also of the opinion that maybe Mohit Raga would have kept him for the latter half of the innings, but looks like he's preferred to have a change of end. Now coming from the school end. Ali Anwar on strike. Hit hard down the ground, not timed as much as he wanted there, Ali Anwar.
Yeah, they have Shazeb Khan as well in the side. Excellent swing bowler and very good at the death. So perhaps they can afford to use Harjinder right now. And of course, Shakir Afridi also has 2 overs up his sleeve. So he has plenty of pace bowling options tonight.
Still going at a decent rate here, 9 runs and over. Thanks to that brilliant start provided by Faizan Awan. Was there a bit of bat, or is it going to be called a leg bye? It's been given a leg bye.
And I think Mohit Raghav could have thought of bringing himself on as well. Try to sneak in a quiet over or 2. Harun Altafia just missed that knee roll. It's painful. The fleshy part of the knee there. And when it's cold out, as you're safely wrapped up, he knows it hurts that little bit more.
Trust me, Ahmed, I've been on the receiving end. I just played a game a few days ago at the Bataya grounds, where it's basically in the middle of the desert. The temperatures go down to about 10 degrees. Good shot. He's found the gap. It's running away to the boundary towards that deep square leg region. So Ali Anwar somehow seems to be getting the knack of picking up boundaries. And he continues to do so.
Yeah, that wasn't out of the middle, but just missed that square leg fielder. Kept curving away from him in a half of the blade. And Harjinder unlucky to concede that boundary. But the problem is he's bowling too full. Needs to pull his length back.
Yes, he's just got to make sure that he does not bowl it in the arc of Ali Anwar, where he prefers the mid-on to the mid-wicket square leg region, Ali Anwar. So you just got to try and keep it on the off if possible. That's his arc. But this time, still manages to find the gap for a boundary.
Just that bottom hand dragging it towards that wideish long on region. Again, it's a slot ball, which I don't like. It's too full. And you know Ali Anwar has that power to drive the ball hard into the gap for 4. So leaking runs here is Harjinder.
Well, that was not timed at all there, Ali Anwar. Knowing his power, that was a miss hit for me. Still good enough. Ali Anwar striking at above 200 plus now. 20 of 9 balls. 83 on the board already. Consecutive boundaries of Harjinder Singh so far. Oh, that's a good delivery. Cut him in half. That's the length he's got to keep persisting on here. Just around that good length. Bring it into the left-hander. Ali Anwar trying to guide that down to the third man. Got himself into a tangle.
Yeah, that ball just nipped in, didn't it? Caught him in a very awkward position. He's lucky he didn't wear one on the chin. And a good comeback by Harjinder. That's what you need to do. Ball back over length. You have that extra pace to make them mistime the pull shots.
Better delivery once again. Persisting with that back of a length. Harjinder Singh. Single to end the over. 11 runs coming off that over from Harjinder Singh. At the end of the 9th, Mideast medals 84 for 2. So Azharuddin Qureshi bowling his third over. He's got a job to do here. Can he try and prize out a wicket, especially of that man on strike, Ali Anwar? He can be devastating towards the back end of the innings. Big shot, swept behind square, but there is a fielder in the deep, cuts it off. They get a couple of runs.
Yeah, the matchup is not favourable for Azharuddin. It would require a very bad shot from Ali Anwar for him to hole out towards that square leg mid-wicket region. And it is the shorter boundary as well. So let's see if Azharuddin can get it right.
Very good point you made there, Ahmed. Being a left-arm spinner. There you go. That's exactly what we're talking about. Being a left-arm spinner bowling to Ali Anwar. You keep anything straight or towards the pads. You're bowling right into the strength of Ali Anwar, who's very, very strong on the leg side. So he's got to try and make sure that he keeps it full outside off. And that's the kind of attack that he's got to keep persisting on here, Azharuddin Qureshi.
Well, so far, he's managed to get away with it. Oh, inside edge again. Well, that seems to be Harun Altaf's favourite shot right now. A lot of inner half edges, bottom edges. And he's struggling a touch here, 5 of 9.
He's completely misjudging the length there, going on the back foot for a full delivery that is flirting with danger. Harun Altaf has got to perhaps maybe a bit low on confidence. He's got to try and be here on the front foot as much as possible. Comes down the track, smashes it. There's a fielder coming under it, and a very, very good catch. Shakir Haidru makes sure that he does not drop that, because that is the difference of the Daredevils chasing perhaps 180, 200 plus score, because it's Ali Anwar who has to depart.
Just
Comes
slicing
down
that one
the
towards
track,
long off.
smashes
Shakir
it.
Haidru,
There's a
brilliant
fielder
fielding,
coming
that grab.
under it, and a
Got his
very
technique right as well when landing on his elbows. An important wicket taken by Azharuddin. The big hitter Ali Anwar is out. Game on now, 88 for 3. Farhan Babar, former UAE under 19, coming in at number 5. I'd like to find out why he's batting in the middle order. But he's certainly a high quality player and a good crisis man to come in this situation. Azharuddin has bowled beautifully.
Oh, gets an edge, runs down to the boundary towards the third man region. Farhan Babar opens up his account with a streaky boundary through that third man region, but he's not going to complain, because it was nevertheless a good delivery from Azharuddin Qureshi, but beautifully capitalized by Farhan Babar. Ends the 10th, 92 for 3.
Oh, gets an edge, runs down to the boundary towards the third man region.
So changing the bowling here. Abdul Aziz Ansari comes into the attack to bowl the 11th. So 92 for 3, 10 more overs to go. Ahmed, what do you think they have in mind here from here onwards?
Well, that's a very good question, Atik. So far, the current run rate is pretty good, but they have lost perhaps 1 wicket too many. A lot will depend on Farhan Babar playing a good knock. Oh, inside edge again, and fine leg in the circle. Another streaky boundary.
Harun Altaf, he's been living on streaky shots, isn't he, from the moment he's walked out to bat. Nothing's come out the middle of the bat, but somehow he's managed to still survive.
Yeah, they need to reconfigure their batting
Oh,
order.
inside edge again.
Harun Altaf
And
ideally
fine leg
should be
in the
batting
circle.
in the power play.
Another streaky
He's
bound.
not a natural player of spin. And Farhan certainly needs to be in the top 4. Trying to back cut a straight edge delivery. And guess what? It was another inside edge.
It indeed has been. 96 for 3 now Mideast medals. Still plenty of time in the game available. So Harun Altaf really is struggling to get a move on.
And interestingly, the Daredevils have used a lot of spin despite there being dew around. So perhaps just trying to cover for some other bowlers. Azharuddin has been very consistent. Shakir Haidru bowled a good over as well. But you have 4 fast bowlers in your side. But you still want to use the spinners in dewy conditions. I'm not sure about that.
It's not easy to grip the ball. There's a lot of dew out there tonight. We're still in the peak of winter, I'd say.
Well, Mohit Raghav, what was that? Completely got it wrong. I think he was aiming for the other oval, not this one. That just shows you how slippery it is out there. Even the fielders are struggling to get the throws out accurately.
Yes, it does feel like you're bowling with a bar of soap. In these conditions, it can be extremely difficult to grip the ball. Very risky ploy again. Once again, Harun Altaf. Straight delivery. Had he missed it, he would have been gone for all money. 11 overs done, 98 for 3. So after 11 overs, 98 for 3. Farhan Babar on strike. Can he actually strike some lusty blows here? Good delivery by Azharuddin Qureshi. Firing it across the left-hander.
Yeah, he's done a brilliant job just going above 6 runs per over. Although there's not a lot of turn on offer. Just his line and length, the way he's been sliding the ball across the left-handers. Very effective. Good looking punch through the covers, but there is protection. And only taken 1 run. That's brilliant fielding. And you can see Mohit Raghav, he's enjoying it.
Yeah, great work there. Not easy. We've told you there's a lot of dew and sometimes it can get very slippery. Harun Altaf, where he knows that he just needs a couple of strokes to come out the middle of the bat, and all that confidence will come right back in. Just like that. Has that gone all the way? No, he has not. In fact, it's been put down. An opportunity goes down. I just said that you needed something on the middle of the bat. But I think with the way how Harun has struggled, that was perhaps out of the middle. And I hope there's not a big injury here.
Yeah, that hit him on the kneecap. That's going to be painful.
Just like that.
Adding salt to the
Has
wounds.
that gone all
Dropping
the way?
catch
No,
and
he
backhand
has not. In
right
fact,
off the
it's been
kneecap.
put down.
And he looks to be in a bit of strife. That ball was hit well. And hopefully the fielder is all right. Well, it's Hari Prashant there at mid-wicket. I think his pride is hurt more than he is really. I think he'll be fine in a few minutes.
Do you think it's a ploy to not get a hearing from Mohit Raghav?
Well, Mohit, after the wide he bowled and that throw he made from the outfield, I don't think he has any grounds to go after any of his fielders. So the substitute has come in. Hopefully he'll be all right. Meanwhile, we'll get some drinks in as well. So a change in the ball as well. So far, the Daredevils seem to be in good spirits, and that's the right approach. Meanwhile, the 100 has come up for Mideast Metals after 11.3 overs, so the current run rate is still pretty good at 8.7. Certainly looking at a big run chase unless the Daredevils can pull it back. Farhan Babar and Harun Altaf at the crease. Left hand, right hand combination. Punchy shot through the covers. Only going to be one.
So 8 overs after this, 7 wickets in hand. I'm sure they'll want to get to that 170 to 180 mark from here onwards. That would require them to go at around 10 runs and over, which is quite gettable. Oh, good delivery, quicker one. It was definitely missing the leg stump.
Yeah, that was a very quick one from Azhar. Just got the line wrong. He did get Harun to jump on the back foot. He's bowled a very, very tidy spell, it has to be said. With the wet ball, his control has been immaculate. And now perhaps Mohit telling him, try to flight the ball, make him play a big shot.
One more ball to end the 12th. So Mohit, in fact, Azharuddin Qureshi's last ball of his pair. Can he get a breakthrough? Fuller into the block hole. Nicely played down to the sweeper cover. Thinking of a second. They stick to one. A very, very good spell of bowling has come to an end from Azharuddin Qureshi. Excellent stuff. 12 overs done, 103 for 3.
Abdulaziz Ansari gets an extra over, no doubt because of his tidy first one. So far, the spin brigade has been doing a good job for the Daredevils. A beautifully bowled top spin from Ansari. Very handy all-rounder, good batter. Can give you some useful overs of leg spin as well when called upon. Leading edge just over the bowler and the umpire. So slowing it up is working here for the Daredevils. Just coming back into the game. Got off to a very fiery start. Got 50 plus runs in the power play, Mideast Metal. Since then, they've just lost their way a bit. And if they had taken their catches, the Daredevils, Mideast could have been in an even tougher position. But so far, just keeping a lid on the scoring, denying them the boundaries. And with the due around, anything below 175, I think the Daredevils will fancy their chances. Heaved away towards mid-wicket and finds the gap. Farhan Babar with an excellent slog sweep.
Well, it's taken some time for Farhan Babar to get something on the middle of the bat. And it's better late than never. It's going to be crucial that Farhan Babar finds some form going into the latter part of this innings. That was a very good shot. Middle of the bat.
Away
into
towards
the gap.
mid-wicket and finds the gap.
That would do him a world of confidence. Good delivery once again from Aziz Ansari. Just around the middle and off, drifting it across the left-hander. 6 runs coming off this over so far.
Yeah, you can see just from the state of the outfield, a lot of water is sitting on the surface. And to be going at 6 runs per over is exceptional stuff from Ansari. Smacked through extra cover. And missed by the fielder Shahzeb. That was a needless boundary conceded. Just spoiling the over.
Very, very good shot once again. Giving himself some room there. Farhan Babar now consecutive boundaries in this over. In fact,
From
2 boundaries
Ansari.
coming off 3 balls. Just look at that. Too short.
Smacked
hit
through
with
extra
delivery.
cover.
And Farhan Babar obliges.
And missed
13
by the
overs done.
fielder Shahzeb.
13 for 3. Farhan Babar moves on to 17.
Shahzeb Khan, the fast bowler, coming on to bowl.
Nice delivery just outside off stump. Shahzeb Khan.
Yeah, he's another bowler who's very good with the new ball. Can genuinely get that outswing going. But they seem to have prepared him to bowl at the death. Overs 14, 16, 18 and 20. Sometimes that can be a tough job.
It certainly can be. But I'm sure Mohit Raghav has a plan behind the decisions. Oh, that's a good looking shot. That sounded really good. And yes, it does. That's gone all the way. Harun Altaf for 18 deliveries. He struggled to get something on the middle of the bat. But the moment that hit the bat,
Positions.
that sounded extremely pleasing to the ears.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, it
good
was
looking
the
shot.
substitute
That
fielder
sounded
Abhinav at
really
mid-wicket,
good.
just over him.
And yes,
One hand off the blade, but it had just about enough to get over the rope. Good shot from Harun Altaf, and you can see immediately he's much more comfortable against the fast bowlers.
That's the magic, isn't it? Look at that. Now he's getting the middle of the bat. What one boundary or a six can do to your confidence. Absolutely magical. Farhan Babar and Harun Altaf now have put on a 32-run stand between them. And it's going to be absolutely imperative, at least for another 2-3 overs. They've got to keep pushing on. 120 on the board now.
Well, we get to see these players so regularly. We get to analyze their strengths and weaknesses. Still in a very good position right now, Mideast Metals. We're looking at that 180 plus kind of a target. Certainly going to be an exciting run chase.
Certainly promises to be a great, great game tonight. Match number 5 of the ICCA Arabian Cricket League Season 2. 60 plus games. 6 weeks of live action coming to you right live and exclusive from the ICC Academy grounds. As that's a beautiful shot, but in fact straight down the throat of Shakir Howdri, who's at mid-off, makes absolutely no mistake, and Farhan Babar has to depart and the partnership's broken.
Yeah, just needed to loft that fielder mid-off and mid-on. Both were up. Didn't time it to perfection. But Shakir takes an excellent catch. And that's an important
from the ICC
breakthrough.
Academy grounds. As
provided by
that's
Shazib
a
Khan
beautiful
for
shot, but
Divided
in
Devils.
fact,
Good catch.
straight.
It was a decent looking innings from Farhan Babar. He'll be disappointed he didn't kick on. 120 for 4. Mohammad Owais Popi, aka Owais Noor, coming in at 6. They still have Umar Hayat, the wicket keeper, to come in. And Tehran Khan Niazi is very useful as well. But still have a long time to bat. 6 overs after this. And it's important not to lose momentum.
Well, they've got to keep pushing on, isn't it? Good delivery there by Shazib Khan, just around the back of a length. Good start there to the new batter.
And looking at their batting options, Basit Ali, he can strike the ball big as well. So certainly have a lot of depth in their team, do Mideast Metals. But Shazib, so far a very good start. Only 7 runs conceded. Came back well after that 6. And picked up the key wicket of Farhan Babar as well.
Flicked off the pads. Very nearly carrying to that short mid-wicket fielder there. So good comeback after going for a 6 early on in the over. Shazib Khan just given away 1 run since then, and he's also picked up a wicket. 14 overs done. 120 for 4.
6 overs remaining in the batting effort for Mideast Metals. In a decent position so far, going at 8.8, 8.6 runs per over to be precise. Well, this is a very interesting move. Shakir Haidru, the off spinner, coming on with two right-handers at the crease. But he will have the bigger leg side boundary from the school end. But if you give full tosses like that, you will be slammed over extra cover. That almost went for 6.
Harun Altaf, after withering the early storm, now beginning to cut loose. That looked a very, very good shot. A man of confidence, going over covers.
From the school end.
And great striking. Look at that.
But if you give full toss,
Assisted him the full toss. But still he had to put it away, and he put it off in style.
Well, I'm struggling to understand some of the tactics here. You have 4 fast bowlers: Harjinder, Mohit, Shahzeb and Shakir Afridi. Why are you bowling off spin at this stage of the game? Oh, this could be a run out, but Shakir hasn't flicked off the bails.
Well, he needed another yard of arm space to reach the
bowling
wickets. Just look at that.
off spin at this.
Quick. Harun Altaf was struggling big time, wasn't he? He was in anyways.
Well, I remember a very famous incident in the 2003 World Cup when Rahul Dravid was stand-in wicketkeeper for India. Did exactly that. He just didn't reach enough and missed a run out. Shakir will continue. Now taken on the full. And Azharuddin Qureshi at square leg. Well, 2 filthy full tosses coming in from Shakir so far.
Yeah, one there, he dodged a bullet right there. Shakir Haidru. He's got to be careful here. I know it's not easy gripping the ball with all the dew out there. 14.3 overs, 126 for 4.
Yeah, which is why this move to put on finger spin. Hammered straight in the gap. And, oh, the fielder just about managed to keep it in the park. They will pick up a couple.
Yeah, great fielding there. Great footy skills. Saving a couple of runs for his team. 8 runs coming off the first 4 balls. Goes down the ground. Has he got all of it? No, he has not. Gets caught in the deep end. Harun Altaf, after a gritty knock, withering the storm, finally succumbs to it.
Well, finally his luck has run out. A few dropped catches, a few missed run-outs. This time he's picked out the long off fielder.
Goes down the ground. Has he got all of it? No, he has not.
Jinder takes the catch. Shakir Haidru with the second wicket. 128 for 5. So the new batter coming in is the all-rounder Tehran Khan Niazi. Very good fast bowler and can certainly contribute with the bat consistently if given the opportunity. Shakir has bowled a wonderful set of 2 overs, it has to be said.
Well, certainly has. I'm sure that's what Mohit Raghav would have had in mind. Tehran Khan Niazi, very capable with the bat. 15 overs done, 128 for 5.
30 legal deliveries remaining for Mideast Metals. Can they get 60 runs, get up to 180 plus? That would make it a very interesting encounter. I think the Daredevils have done well just to keep chipping away in terms of the wickets here, Atik.
Quite definitely, with the kind of lineup that the Mideast Metals boast, they've done a great job. Oh, that's close. Hits the back foot, but I think that was sliding down the leg side. Good delivery there by Shazeb Khan.
Yeah, he has that extra pace and getting that in-swinger going as well. Very skillful bit of bowling. Let's see if OS and Tehran can build a partnership here. We don't want to be losing momentum at this stage of the game. We saw that happen with the 7 Districts Juniors. Beautiful delivery, just zipping through. Completely beaten, all ends up.
Tehran Khan, Niazi and Mohammad Awais Papi, they'll need a partnership going for them here now. The last 5 overs of the innings. They'll need a top-notch partnership if they are to get to that 180 plus mark. Just nudged around. Quick single down to mid-wicket.
Yeah, and this was the risk you took when you sent Ali Anwar up the order. You don't have that finisher at number 6, number 7 like he is. Farhan Babar also getting out. So they've left with 2 relatively new batters at the crease who are not those fearsome strikers. Sliced behind point. There is a deep third who will clean up. 2 runs taken.
Still going at close to 8.5 runs and over here in the Mideast Metals. They've just got to make sure that they keep rotating the strike and the bad balls will keep coming their way. Still plenty of batting to come, and Tehran Khan Niazi, he's going to be the man to bring out some big strokes out there.
And because of the dew, you know, Atik, you need that cushion of maybe 10-15 runs. Low full toss. And even with the mid-off up, because they're in that mode of surviving, they didn't put that delivery away.
Yes, that was an opportunity missed by the men in green. Last ball coming up off the 16th. Shazeb Khan has bowled extremely well. 1.5 overs, 1 for 11. Oh, cutting him in half there on that occasion. Tehran Khan Niazi trying to glide it down to third man. Missing it all, ends up 16 overs done. 133 for 5. 4 overs to go.
Harjinder Singh coming into the attack. So I think no more spinners till the end. And that's the right move. But Harjinder needs to make sure he gets it right. He's also very comfortable bowling at the death. But there is dew around. Could make it tricky trying to land those Yorkers.
Not going to be easy. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery. Quick single. Direct hit. Great work there by Mohit Raghav, the skipper. Leading from the front.
Yeah, he enjoys his cricket, doesn't he? Whether batting, bowling, or fielding, he always gives his 100%, maybe even more. Very passionate about his cricket, about running the Daredevil side, setting the tone in the field as well.
This has been a very, very good spell of bowling. Harjinder Singh, oh dear. They missed an opportunity, a run out. A direct hit was required.
Well, they ran on the misfield. That should have been a run out, to be quite honest. Made a mess of it. And in the end, they've taken two very lucky runs. As long as they don't concede boundaries, I'm sure Mohit Raghav will be quite pleased. Current run rate is just dipped in the last 2 overs, but they need to continue building on that momentum. Try to finish well.
Oh, he's bowled him. He has bowled him. He's been rewarded for some consistently good bowling. Line and length, perfectly bowled. And Harjinder Singh has picked up a wicket, and that too of the man who can actually cause some damage. Tehran Khan Niazi, who has to depart.
A wonderful piece of bowling. I think he just held it back. Yeah, it was the leg cutter.
He's bowled
Very
him.
nicely executed. And completely outfoxed TKN. And striking timber is Harjinder Singh. 136 for 6.
New batter is Umar Hayat, walking in at number 8 for the Mideast Metals. He's got a job to do. He can handle himself with the bat. Remains to be seen how he goes about it today. And straight away he makes some room and plays it towards that mid-wicket region. They pick up a couple of runs. Excellent running by both batters out there.
Yeah, agricultural but effective from Umar Hayat. It's not a high percentage approach. Has to be careful. There you can see once again trying to dry the ball. It's almost like bowling in a swimming pool at times here in the late evenings at the ICCA Academy. But these players are experienced now. Chipped, over point, and deep third just about manages to clean it up. Another useful couple taken by Umar Hayat.
Very, very nicely played there. Umar Hayat once again getting on top of the bounce, gliding it down to the deep third region. Gets another couple of runs. So already they managed to pick up 7 runs of this over. And Umar Hayat is striking at 200. 140 on the board now. 3 more overs after this ball. 175 perhaps. It's quite gettable at this stage. Last ball coming up of the 7th. Drop and a run towards the point region to end the 17th. It's 141 for 6.
Shahzeb bowling the 18th. Oh, this has gone straight up. Fielder settling underneath it. Brilliant catch taken by Mayank Chaudhary. And Shahzeb gets his second wicket of the night.
Very well judged there. Mayank Chaudhary made sure that he was under it, waited for it. The ball was swirling in the air. But the secret there was he just made sure that he's had his base right there. Kept his eyes on the ball.
Oh, this has gone
and
straight
took it
up.
with ease. Just look at that.
Fielder settling underneath it.
Very, very good catch there.
Brilliant
by
catch
Mayank Chaudhary.
taken by...
Excellent stuff. Now, the Mideast Metals losing wickets in regular interval. Shahzeb Khan, I beg your pardon, picks up his second wicket. Excellent bowling. 141 for 7.
New batter coming in is Faizan Ali. Round the wicket is Shahzeb. Oh, he's bowled him. Yes, he has. Chopped onto the stumps. How desperately unlucky for young Faizan Ali.
What a delivery start up to the new batter. It is not going to get any better than that. Shahzeb
The wicket
is bowling a
Shahzeb.
magnificent spell. Look at that.
Oh, he's
Yorker
bowled
length
him. Yes, he
inside edge,
has.
bat onto the stumps. And Faizan Ali does not trouble the scorers. He has to walk back. Shahzeb Khan on a hat-trick. Mideast Metals crashing and crashing big time. 141 for 8.
New batter coming in is Basit Ali. So could we see a magic moment here on just day 2 of the ICC Academy Arabian Cricket League Champions Trophy? A hat-trick. Shahzeb Khan, what a brilliant spell he's bowled in the second half of the innings.
He's been absolutely brilliant, isn't he, Shahzeb Khan? What a talent. 3 wickets for 11 runs now on a hat-trick. Can he actually get a hat-trick here? In the previous Arabian Cricket League, we witnessed 2 hat-tricks from the 7 districts. One was from Hyder Ali. Can this be the first one of season 2? Gets an edge and an opportunity goes down. Oh dear, oh dear. Hat-trick ball. The slip fielder was not able to hang on to that.
Well, that was a difficult catch. It was a cut shot, not a drive. So it came very quickly at him. Great effort by the first slipper. And Shahzeb, when he looks back, he will realize it wasn't a great delivery to bowl on a hat-trick. Short and wide. And just put down. It would have been a stunning catch to complete the hat-trick.
It certainly would have been an ideal highlights package on your Facebook or Instagram. Oh, that's a ravishing shot over the point fielder's head. What a shot from our Wise Puppy. He's been starved of the strike in the last couple of overs, Ahmed. This time he made sure he got on top of the bounce and hit it with disdain over the point fielder.
Well, Shahzeb is moving away from his...
Oh, that's
Plan
a ravishing
Not bowling
shot
full and
over
straight,
the
short
point
and wide.
fielder's head.
And he just cracked it like a whip over point. A much needed boundary for Mideast Metals. But Shahzeb, perhaps the passions running away from him, needs to compose himself, needs to stick to his game plan of bowling full and straight. That's gotten him a lot of success. And he still has one more over to bowl. Oh, just tucked away. Nicely managed. And they've sprinted through for 2.
This is some real, serious, high-quality fast bowling by Shazib Khan. He's been absolutely magical towards the back end of the innings. 148 for the Mideast Metals. They've been completely derailed in pursuit of that 160-170 score. Right now in grave danger of getting bowled out. 148 for 8. Last ball coming up of the 18th. Shazib Khan. What a spell. Very good delivery. Look at that. Look at that for effort. Fantastic stuff. Well done, young man. 18 overs done. 148 for 8.
Well, there you can see they were 120 for 3 when they lost their 4th wicket. And since then, it's been an unbelievable collapse. They've been reduced to 141 for 8. Shazib Khan with a brilliant spell. 3 for 18. Shakir Haidru, the unlikely source of 2 wickets. And Harjinder and Azharuddin Qureshi getting the other 2 along with a run out. So Mohit Raghav, full marks to him. He's managed his resources very well, especially after the 10 over mark. Harjinder into his penultimate over. Punched back down the ground. And because they've taken regular wickets, that has brought the Daredevils back into this contest big time. Harjinder has bowled quite well as well. Just needs to close out here. Why not pick up a couple of wickets? That will really improve his mood. He's worked hard. And now the target could be a very manageable one indeed for the Daredevils. Mohammad Owais looking to add some much needed runs. Punch through extra cover, stand and deliver to bring up a boundary and the 150.
Stupendous to say the least. Always Puppy. The last couple of strokes have been just short of magnificent. What a
Punch
shot.
through extra
Look at
cover,
that.
stand and
Off the
deliver.
back foot.
To
Standing
bring up
tall. Hitting it through the line. And gets maximum result. The 150 comes up for the Mideast Metals in the 19th over. 153 for 8. 10 more deliveries to go. How much more can they get? Always Puppy. He's going to be the man who will have to do the bulk of the scoring. Excellent stuff. A quick single down towards point.
Yeah, these boundaries will hurt the Daredevils. But they need to keep their calm, maintain their focus, and try to close out the innings well. Anything below 175, Atiq, I feel they would have done a good job.
Quite definitely. They've got to make sure now they've done the hard work. They picked up 8 wickets here, the Daredevils. Now the next 9 deliveries are going to be extremely crucial. They've got to find a way to get this man, Awais Ali, back in the hut. Basit Ali, he can also back a punch, I'll tell you. Can hit the ball hard. Quick single. What was going on there? Bit of a collision avoided.
Yeah, the calling has to be clear. Which way you're running, which way am I? Otherwise, we've seen on the super highways in the UAE, can have some very nasty collisions. He's bowled reasonably well on the night, Harjinder. Anytime he's looked to pull his length back, he's been very effective.
Trying to hit that ball too hard. Losing his shape there at the last minute of his Puppy. Gets a couple of runs towards mid-wicket. 157 now on the board. One more delivery to go to end the 19th. Harjinder Singh, under the circumstances, has bowled quite well. He's slightly expensive though, but towards the latter part of his innings, towards the innings, he's come and bowled pretty well.
Yeah, he's good with the old ball. That's a lot of strength that the Asian pacers have. Working with the old ball, reverse swing, even though there has been dew about. Hit straight, but there is a long on in position, who just about gets behind the ball. So 1 for 36 on the night for Harjinder, a good effort. 158 for 8. Final over coming up. So Shahzeb Khan, 2 wickets remaining in the innings. 2 wickets away from a 5 for 6 balls to go. The numbers are quite clear, Atiq.
Certainly are. Shahzeb Khan is bowled brilliantly tonight. What a fantastic phase of fast bowling from Shahzeb Khan. 18 runs, 3 wickets. Last over in progress. Comes down the track, hits it hard down the ground. Does not make proper contact there.
Well, interestingly, the mid-off and mid-on are up. And they have kept a deep point, deep third in place for Shahzeb, as well as the mid-wicket and the square leg. Taking a bit of a risk with keeping the mid-off and mid-on up, especially when you're trying to bowl Yorkers. So not a great margin for error at all, Atiq.
Certainly, yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a very interesting chase. The Daredevils remains to be seen how they go, but somehow I believe they're going to miss the services of Charit Nirmal, who is not in the playing level. Usually features for the Daredevils. Oh, he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Shahzeb Khan picks up his 4th. And this is some quality fast bowling on display here at the ICCA Academy.
Well, that is the literal definition of a block hole Yorker. Look at
Oh,
that.
he's
Pace
bowled him.
of middle and off.
He's bowled him.
And Basit Ali didn't bother getting in line with the ball. And Shahzeb Khan politely telling him the direction of the dugout. Down to the final pair are Mideast Metals, 159 for 9. So from 120 for 3 to 159 for 9. Quite an unbelievable turnaround.
Well, certainly is. They've lost 6 wickets for 40 runs. Collapse of epic proportions here for the Mideast Metals. Not going their way. But nevertheless, 159 is still, I'd say, a chaseable score, but they've got the runs on the board, isn't it, Ahmed? 4 more deliveries to go. If they can get another 10 runs here, that would hold them in good stead. Mustafa Ayub, the new batter, in at number 11, and straight away been... in fact, has he gone up? Yes, he has! That's a 5 for Shahzeb Khan. Has completely broken the bottom half of the batting lineup of the Mideast Metals. What a spell of fast bowling this has been on display. And the Mideast Metals have folded up for 159. They've lost 7 wickets in a span of 39 runs. And that is just the story of the night for them tonight.
Outstanding bowling display from young Shahzeb Khan. 5 for 19 in 3.3 overs. A death bowling masterclass from the young daredevil. And he's put his team in a very strong position. What a great comeback. And Mideast Metals will be desperately disappointed. Yet another side not batting the complete 20 overs in the Arabian Cricket League. And this game is well and truly on.
Well, so there you go. The Mideast Metals. This was the story. The top order batters, everybody contributing, but nobody carrying their bat through. Faizan Awan, after belligerent knock of 36 of 23, unfortunately throwing his wicket away. Khurram Khawaja getting run out, unfortunately, at the non-strikers end. Very unfortunate, 14 for him. Harun Altaf struggled to get it going, but somehow towards the latter end began to middle a couple. 26 for him. Ali Anwar, his usual best, 24 of 15. Farham Babar, 17 of 12. And Awais Poppy remained not out, carried his bat through. But nobody else. Look at that bottom half. Absolute carnage. All of them in single digits. Extras being the next highest scorer with 11. And managing to just post 159 in 19.3 overs.
Well, a fabulous performance from the Daredevils with the ball. Especially one in particular, Shahzeb Khan. 5 for 19 in 3.3 overs. And just take a look at the fall of wickets. They were 120 for 3 when they lost their fourth. And they've been blown away by Shahzeb Khan. 159 all out. A couple of wickets to the off-spin of Shakir. And one wicket apiece for Harjinder and Azharuddin Qureshi, who bowled really well as well. 1 for 23 on the night. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings. And it was the Faizan Awan show in the power play. Fantastic clean striking. It was a strong opening stand between him and Khurram Khwaja. Shakir Afridi taking some punishment. He smashed it over extra cover. Over extra cover. And it's gone all the way for 6.
On the board.
Mohit
Oh,
Raghava
goes
as
down the
was
ground.
well
Where's
for
his
a
Gordon?
Faizan. Great clean hitting from Faizan.
Oh, this
Awan,
could
but
be a
that
run out.
of Khurram Khwaja. Just put them on the back foot a little bit. Shakir Haidru came in. Oh, he's hit it in the air. There is a long on. Faizan Awan. And the catch is taken at long on.
Comes down the track. Smashes it. There's a fielder coming under it. And a very, very good
at long off.
Positions.
And then Shahzeb Khan came into the
Oh,
piece.
that's a good looking shot. That
picking up
sounded really
wickets.
good.
First
And
was hit for a 6.
from the
But then
ICCA
came back
Academy
well.
grounds. As that's a beautiful
Most
shot, but
important
in
wicket of
fact,
Farhan Babar.
straight.
That was where the wheels came off.
Oh,
for
he's
Mideast
bowled him.
Metals. Kept losing
He
wickets
has bowled
consistently.
him.
Harjinder got the wicket of Tehran Khan. Oh, this has gone straight up. The dismissal of
Fielder
Umar
settling
Hayat.
underneath
Simple
it.
catch at point.
Brilliant.
It is
Well
well
taken
taken
by
by Mayank. And Faizan
Oh,
Ali,
he's
unfortunately,
bowled him.
chopping
Yes,
one
he
onto the
has.
stumps. Much
Chopped
needed
stage.
runs. Shahzeb was on a hat-trick. Then had a
Punch
catch,
through extra
dropped,
cover.
slipped.
Stand and deliver.
Mohammad Awais got some.
Oh, he's bowled him. He's bowled.
Basit Ali cleaned up.
Oh, he's bowled him.
By Shahzeb.
He's bowled him. Mustafa Ayub, the new batter,
Mustafa
in at
Ayub
number 11,
going
and straight
first
away
ball, the
been.
number
In
11
fact, has he gone
to
up?
get
Yes, he has.
The wonderful achievement of 5 wickets for Shahzeb Khan. So it's a target of exactly 160 for Dubai Daredevils. How will they go about it? We'll find out after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Well, good evening and welcome back. We're in for the chase of this match number 5 of the ICCA Arabian Cricket League Season 2. And the Mideast Metals, they have been cut short of their innings due to some fantastic bowling by the Daredevils. 5-4 by Shazeb Khan has got them bowled out for 159 now. The Daredevils are in pursuit of 164 victory. It remains to be seen how they go about it. You have Mustafa Ayub, who will be opening the proceedings with the ball for the Mideast Metals. This is going to be very, very interesting to say the least. So Hari Prashant and Rahul Soni are out there in the middle, opening the batting for the Daredevils. Very good batters, both Hari Prashant and Rahul Soni. We saw Hari Prashant get a small injury while fielding. It's good to see him back on the field. It looks like he's all good to go. The players are all in great spirits. Temperatures have now begun to plummet here in Dubai. It's getting colder as we go. It's 11:15 p.m. as we're just about to start the first ball of the second innings of match number 5. Oh my goodness gracious. I hope he's all right. Mustafa Ayub had a very nasty slip. Oh, I hope he's all right. Everybody's giving that concerned look, and looks like he's okay. Perhaps landed on the side of his boot. That can sometimes lead to a very nasty injury. It looks all right. As I welcome Ahmed Khawaja back into the combos. Ahmed, welcome back.
Good evening, Atiq. Thank you very much for that lovely welcome. And Mustafa Ayub getting a very nasty welcome to the bowling crease. Just skidding away there. Perhaps we need to get that mallet out to harden it up for the fast bowler to land. Young lad, he's very quick. But can he continue? Just seems to be struggling to stand on that ankle, that left ankle. And it's a very mental thing as well if you're not confident as a fast bowler of how you're landing. Maybe if you can just get that magic spray on, a couple of overs, just to get it warmed up in the field. He can come back into his spell. But he's certainly not bowling right now. Maybe a change of ends could also help him. So the ball has been taken away from him. And that's a big concern. Things not going the way of Mideast Metals by any means.
Well, before even the ball is bowled, isn't it? Sometimes that can get to the players. We hope it's nothing serious. Mustafa Ayub, he looks all right. Oh, I wonder if he's walking off the field. Perhaps maybe a bit of slight niggle in that ankle or the knee. I'm not very sure. But at least he's walking himself out. So hopefully maybe just a small precaution. And looks like we're going to have Basit Ali, who is going to open the proceedings with the ball.
Yeah, not a frontline bowling option by any means, but let's see if he can get it right. So it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy start to the run chase. There hasn't been a start, in fact. Target of 160. Hari Prashant, he also took a blow to his knee, dropping a catch at mid-wicket. And the ball hit him solidly on the kneecap. Looks to be all right to bat though, alongside Rahul Soni. So let's see if we can finally get the run chase underway here. Yes, we can. Edged! There's nobody at second slip. And it will run away for 4 as well.
Well, the Daredevils will not complain. Things have been going their way in the last hour or so. And it still continues to do so. Hari Prashant gets a regulation outside edge. Flies past that first slip.
Yes, we can.
In fact, just wide of the first slip.
Edge.
Oh, very, very
There's
lucky.
nobody
It
at
does not go
second
to hand.
slip.
There is a slip in the waiting,
And it
but just wide of him.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind getting off the mark in that manner. So Basit Ali with a good start as the backup new ball bowler. Beautiful cut shot, beats the cover point, long chase. It will be pulled in. No, it will not. Back-to-back boundaries.
Well, he'll need a pair of skates to stop that. Just a glorious stand and deliver shot to the
Beautiful
point
cut
region.
shot.
That
Beats
would
the
give him
cover
a world
point.
of confidence.
Long chase.
Hari Prashant. Couple of boundaries to start up the innings.
Pulled in.
He's a
No,
tall
it
lad.
will not. Back-to-back.
He got on top of the bounce and just back cut that very nicely. So it's a strong start here for the Daredevils in the run chase of 160. Oh, attempted Yorker, beautifully bowled and just about kept out.
Well, that's for you. One for you, my friend Rahul Soni. In fact, Hari Prashant. Yorker in swinging. Just managed to get the bat right down at the nick of time. Well played there by Hari Prashant, finally.
Yeah, has a hustle and bustle sort of action. Does Basit Ali all legs and arms. Good looking punch out to mid-on. So doesn't seem to be too bothered with that blow to the knee. He's moving well at the crease.
Well, I told you, Ahmed, that was just all a hoodwink to escape from Mohit Raghav.
Well, he did spend some time in the dugout as well. Maybe he was feeling a bit chilly. So took that to his advantage to sit in that warm dugout. Struck on the pads. There will be some leg buys here. In fact, a couple of them. No, just one.
The Daredevils will be happy with the start. 9 runs on the board already. 2 more deliveries to go to end the over. Rahul Soni now taking strike. He's a very, very good batter. Perhaps one of the best in the Daredevil setup. Rahul Soni, wicket keeper batter, likes to take his time initially, and then once he's set, play some glorious shots all over the park. Last ball coming up of the first over. Solid for back foot defense to end the first. It's 9 for no loss.
So it's going to be Faizan Ali sharing the new ball with Basit Ali. Left arm spinner. Let's see if he can get it right. And it's a good idea to use your spinners as early as possible, because the dew will certainly make it more difficult once the shine has worn off, the hardness has worn off here, Atik.
It certainly is, and I think Mohit Raghav is taking a cue. I beg your pardon, Khurram Khawaja is taking a cue from the previous game. Faizan Ali. That was a bit too short and dispatched away to the boundary. Hari Prashant is making a statement early on. 3rd boundary for him and 3rd boundary for the Daredevils. This is a fantastic start for the men in blue.
Yeah, real long hop. Just sat on the pitch asked to be hit.
That was a bit
He
too
chose to
short.
target the mid-wicket region.
And dispatched
widest
away
mid-on
to the
area.
boundary.
Easily put away for a boundary.
He's a big man. Hari Prashant certainly can back a punch. Hard hitting batter. Gonna be very crucial that he provides the impetus early on with the bat. Up the order. Once again off the back foot this time. Straight to Awais Poppy at covers.
Yeah, what I like about Hari is he remains very still at the crease. Not a lot of shuffling, no exaggerated movement. Good setup, and then has that power in his drives to send the ball flying.
Make some room. There is a fielder placed at the deep. Faizan Awan there on the boundary line.
Well, he'll be disappointed. There was nobody at square leg, only a deep mid wicket, and he's picked him out. Could have put it away anywhere on the leg side and managed to find the fielder. Could have done a lot more with that ball.
Yes, either side of the fielder, and that would have been an easy boundary. So 14 runs up already. Rate required has come below 8 runs and over. Oh dear, if that was a direct hit, I'll tell you. Hari Prashant was caught napping at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, we would have seen another run out. Very casual getting back and very lucky to escape with his wicket intact.
An opportunity just over the mid-on fielder's head. This time it's Rahul Soni who joins the party. Short, not the ideal length. Faizan Ali. He's bowling right into the arc of the batter.
Yeah, he wanted to hit it more towards mid-wicket.
An opportunity
the
just
outer half
over
of the
the
bat.
mid-on fielder's head.
He's very lucky it went over the mid-on. So a couple of boundaries in the over. Momentum with the Daredevils, 18 for no loss.
So, Khurram Khawaja ringing in the changes. He's brought in Ali Anwar into the attack to bowl the third over. And a quicker delivery into the pads. Played into the gap. Just one run.
I'm not sure why he's bowling off break. He usually bowls medium fast. Maybe he's not fully fit to bowl. And still no sign of Tehran Khan Niazi with the new ball either. So some interesting unorthodox moves made by Khurram Khwaja. That's a good delivery. Going across the right-hander.
Yes, he's bowling from very wide of the crease there. Ali Anwar showing his prowess with the ball. Certainly he's bowling quite well. Flighted this time, played down the ground. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That is some wonderful timing there by Rahul Soni. Before the ball pitches, he made sure he got to the pitch and plays it straight as an arrow down the ground and gets full value for shots.
Bowling quite well.
Yeah, this outfield is so quick
Flighted
now.
this
It's
time,
very
played
slick.
down the ground. Has he found the
Hard
gap?
to stop
Yes,
the
he
ball.
has.
Even as a boundary rider,
That-
no chance for the long on. And nicely put away by Rahul Soni.
It's like the top of a billiard table, isn't it? This outfield.
Well, if you dip that billiard table in butter, it's like that.
Once again hit hard. Once again gets another boundary. Both the batters out there, they are having fun and they're enjoying themselves due to some ordinary bowling by the Mideast medals.
Yeah, that was a half volley. Just stepping into that drive beautifully is Rahul Soni. They're making a mincemeat of this run chase right now. Current run rate above 10. And Mideast Metals are really struggling to contain the runs.
They've sped up to 27 in absolute no time. They're going at above 10 runs and over. Does not get to the pitch of the ball there on that occasion, Rahul Soni. Oh, they're asking the question. They've gone upstairs. A direct hit. Hari Prashant once again caught napping, walking back ever so slightly, slowly back into the crease, and they've gone upstairs to check.
Well, it's actually Rahul Soni at the non-striker's end. And Ali Anwar was 100% convinced. Khurram Khwaja at fine leg with the throw. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's well within the crease. Ali Anwar trying to be dramatic, nothing else.
Well, yeah, he would have had his heart in his mouth there for a second. But nevertheless, no damage is done.
And of course, the ICC regulation is that once you have planted your bat in the crease or slid across, even if it's raised, it will count as you having made your crease. So Rahul Soni was always safe.
Well, eventful over so far, 10 runs coming off it. Last ball. Once again trying to hit it hard. Gets him on the boot as well. So ends the third over. 12, in fact 10 runs come off Ali Anwar's first over. 28 for no loss.
Faizan Ali will continue. Needs to bowl a lot better in the power play, that's for sure. Two hittable deliveries were sent packing to the boundary. That's much more like it. That's the line and length.
Yes, the last over has been quite loose, but the captain has entrusted him to continue to deliver the goods for the Mideast Metals. Oh, very, very close to that off stump. That's just kissed that off stumps bails. Very, very close call there for Hari Prashant.
Well, the bounce saved him. Oh, Rahul Soni. You're living on the edge, my friend. But that ball did grip and turn. So it caught him by surprise. And he was through the shot very early indeed.
Not the right length to pull. It's quite too full for that length. Make some room. Goes over covers. That's more like it. That's the Hari Prashant we know. Not play across the line. Rather play through the line of the ball. And this time he got the middle of the bat. The meat of the bat. And it's carried all the way.
And the best part of the shot was he targeted the shorter offside boundary.
Make some room. Goes
Smacked it
over
over
covers.
And it's gone all
That's
the way
more
for
like
six towards that scoreboard. Beautifully put away. And through the covers, but the mid-off just about got around to it. Hari Prashant looking dangerous.
Yeah, he's certainly means business, isn't he? He's not come there to mess around. He's like, I need to get the job done for my team. 35 on the board already in 3.4 overs. The rate required has been brought down to 7.65. They just need to make sure that they keep pushing and take this advantage all the way out. Get a good partnership on. 2 more deliveries in the over. Make some room. An opportunity just wide of the fielder again. Well, everything that Hari Prashant seems to be touching, turning to be gold. Brilliant striking once again.
What I like about that shot was the intent. He wanted to go aerial.
2 more deliveries in the over.
Wasn't preoccupied
Make
with
some
keeping it along
room.
the carpet.
An opportunity
Lofting it over the
just
covers.
wide of the fielder
And
again.
on this outfield, you have absolutely no chance. Another boundary.
Well, they say when you commit to a shot, make sure you commit to it 100%. That's exactly what Hari Prashant does. Free flow of the arms, full extensions, great balance, good head position. Oh, that's close. I think that was an inside edge onto the pad. So 4 overs done. Very good over once again for the Daredevils. 39 for no loss.
So Ali Anwar will continue. A flying start here for the Daredevils. Going at almost 10 runs per over. Straight to extra cover. Rahul Soni, he'll be disappointed. If he had found the gap, that would have been a boundary.
Again a bit too short. Again being capitalized beautifully by Rahul Soni. On the back foot in a flash. And helps himself for another boundary through that mid-wicket region.
Poor length from Ali Anwar. Once again, just dropping it a touch short.
Again a
that
bit
rocking on
too
the
short.
back foot.
Again being
Huge open space
capitalized.
towards
Beautiful.
mid-wicket. Easily deposited into the fence. This is a wonderful opening stand from Rahul Soni and Hari Prashant.
Comes down the track, an opportunity, and the catch has been taken. So finally a breakthrough. And it's come at the run of play. Rahul Soni has to depart after a very, very good start. Unfortunately, just maybe a slight lapse of concentration. And trying to go over mid off, getting caught out.
Got too close to the ball there, unfortunately. Couldn't elevate it over the mid-off. And Tehran Khan Niazi, very safe fielder, easily pouches the catch. A good opening stand comes to an end. 43 for 1.
So the skipper walks in at number 3, Mohit Raghav. Well, he's got a job to do in hand as well. He'll need to put up a captain's knock today. A good partnership has been broken. And Ali Anwar has got the breakthrough. It was the big wicket of Rahul Soni who had to depart for 17. Mohit Raghav now, he'll know that he's got nothing fancy to do. He's just got to make sure that he supports Hari Prashant, who's going through very well on the other end. Oh, beats that outside edge. Good delivery there by Ali Anwar.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, just sliding the ball across the right-handers from around the wicket. This was
Comes down the track, an opportunity, and the catch.
Couldn't really extend his arms. Nice sweep coming in from Mohit. And they should have taken 2 there. Casual running. But he'll get off the mark.
.44 for 1, 4.5 overs. Last ball coming up of the 5th. Big shot by Hari Prashant. Goes through the mid-wicket square leg region. He gets a single to end the 5th over. The Daredevils will be happy with where they are at this stage. 5 overs done, 45 for 1. 115 required of the last 15.
Plenty of batting to come. Still have the likes of Abdul Aziz Ansari, Shakir, and of course Mayank Chaudhary as well. Mayank Rajesh Kumar, that is. But they would just like a big partnership here for the second wicket, just to settle the nerves in the dugout. It's not a big target. A very manageable score indeed. They did all the heavy lifting in the bowling department. Khurram Khwaja, the captain, coming into the attack in the final over of the power play. With his flighted off break, sometimes has those deliveries going across the right-handers as well. Steps into that one and smashed over the covers. Hari Prashant, well, he's batting beautifully tonight, dealing in boundaries. That was a wide, long hop.
Right-handers as well.
Just dropped it short and easily elevated over
Steps
extra
into
cover.
that one and smashed over the cover.
Nicely stepping into that drive. So they're not slowing down, that's for sure. Picked up towards mid-wicket and finds the gap again. Back-to-back boundaries for Hari. 50 up for the Daredevils. Well within the power play. This time it was too full. And just using the power play
Picked up towards
restrictions
mid-wicket and finds
to
the
his
gap
advantage.
again.
Raising the 50. Moving into the 30s as well. 33 of 18. It's a brilliant cameo. Khurram Khwaja needs to get his length right. Big hit down the ground. A couple of boundaries and now a 6. Into the schoolyard. Overpitched. And Hari in full flow. Striking the ball clean. That was a monster blow. Look at that. Right in the
Big
slot.
hit down the ground.
And right beyond the side screen. 14 runs off the first 3 deliveries. They have certainly capitalized on the power play overs big time. And this game is running away from Mideast Metals. They desperately need a wicket. Not much you can do in terms of the field settings. There is a long off and mid wicket in place. Who gets away with that one? That was short and wide again. So the dew is causing all sorts of problems here for the spinners. And it's been all spin since Mustafa Ayub took that fall. Basit Ali bowled a good over. I would have continued with him. Top edge on the sweep. There is a mid-wicket. Will fall in front of him. Faizan Awan, usually a very good fielder. Just couldn't reach the ball. One shot too many from Hari. There you can see just
Top edge on the
that
sweep.
shot.
There is a mid-wicket. Will
Lucky escape. And straight to mid-wicket. Well, Mohit Raghav didn't commit to the shot. And Farhan Babar was placed exactly in the right spot. So against the run of play, another daredevil has departed. Mohit Raghav going up the order. Couldn't quite maximize the opportunity. And a simple catch taken by Farhan Babar. There you can see, yeah, just a flick. Didn't
And
go
straight
hard
to
at
mid
it.
wicket.
Farhan takes a good catch. Khurram Khwaja strikes. The end of the power play. Dubai Daredevils 60 for 2. New batter coming in is Mayank Rajesh Kumar. Recently played for the UAE side, that is known as the UAE Falcons, against Afghanistan. So that just shows you the caliber of the man. Ali Anwar into his third over. Just pushing at the ball there. Bit of extra bounce. But a good call coming in from Mayank, calling him through. And this was the departure of Mohit Raghav.
And
Simple
straight to
catch
mid
at
wicket. Well, more.
Needed to go hard at the ball. Didn't commit. Well, that's a rare sight, seeing somebody leave the ball in a T20 game. But you can afford to do that when you're going at 10 runs per over. Safely off the mark is Mayank. So despite Ali Anwar not bowling at full tilt, figures are not too bad. 17 for 1 in 2.2 overs. Good areas. So you can see he's not trying to really turn the ball big. He's bowling with the angle from around the wicket across the right-handers. If they close the face of the bat too early, he could be in business. Hard pull through square leg. There is protection in the deep. So Hari Prashant into the 40s in quick time. You would dearly like to make this a big innings. Get a 70 or 80 and set your team on the path to a win. Steady stuff so far from the Daredevils. The right approach thanks to that quick fire power play. 64 for 2. .96 runs needed then. Plenty of time. Very manageable required run rate. 8 wickets in hand. Dubai Daredevils, they have the game in control at this stage. Khurram Khwaja, wicket in his first over. Big gap towards extra cover, but they've only taken one. The running between the wickets could be a bit more swift for the Daredevils for sure. Good way to keep yourself warm on a chilly evening in Dubai. Well, Hari Prashant is already smacked a few boundaries of Khurram Khwaja. Will he be looking to go big once again to raise his 50? Have to be careful. Playing across the line. That was close. Perhaps just drifting down leg. Well, that's one thing you don't want to do. Is play across the line to Khurram Khwaja. That's what he wants the batter to do. It was a loud, vociferous appeal. Was quite close. Use your feet. Dancing down the track and lofting it over long on. Beautiful strike from Hari Prashant. That was beautifully done. Just a shimmy down the track. And up she goes.
Use your feet. Dancing
way
down
back.
the track.
Into the schoolyard. So he's one hit away from a 50 now. 48 of 26. They're almost at the halfway mark of this run chase. In very good time. Thanks to some sparkling batting from Hari. Looking for two. And they'll get it here. 50 for Hari Prashant. Chandrasekharan of just 27 deliveries. An excellent knock. He's not 100% fit. You can see there's a limp. But he's transformed that into big runs for the side. Well played. And they would like to see a lot more. The conditions are in your favor. You are on top of the bowlers as well. So let's make it a serious score and make it count for a victory. Full toss, hard flick. There is a deep mid wicket though. You can see that required run rate is just above 7. They've approached the run chase very positively. That's been the difference. They've always wanted to be ahead of the game. And that is important. Hint of grip off the surface. But another productive over here for Double D. 74 for 2. Hard pull through mid wicket again. And Faizan Ali, the youngster, does well. Well, this trial by spin is certainly not working for Mideast Metals. Daredevils are scoring freely. And this game is slipping away very quickly from the men in green. Dabbed away to point. Right idea. When you're seeing the ball sliding across, you have to be careful though. A feather edge could go through to the keeper. Oh, that was pushed through. Was late on the pull. That is one thing you don't want to be doing regularly, playing across the line. And Hari doesn't need to do so. He's so strong towards that extra cover to wideish mid-on region. Has the ability to clear the fence. Pace on this time from Ali Anwar. But very watchfully played. Struck on the pads, but clearly Not pitching in line, especially from coming around the wicket. You're not going to get that dismissal if the ball lands outside leg. And with fine leg up, Hari Prashant just needs to deflect it. A decent spell from Ali Anwar. 4 overs, 1 for 22. It's 76 for 2. Khurram Khwaja into his third over. Well, Mayank doing the sensible job here. Just pushing the ones and twos. Allowing Hari Prashant to do the heavy lifting and go for the big shots while he holds up one end. You don't want to slow down too much though and let the opposition creep back into the game. Try to hit those timely boundaries. Keep them under pressure. They're going along well right now at 8.4 runs per over. But just try to remain ahead of the game. A couple of quiet overs can make them nervous, especially in the dugout with the new batters to come. Oh, that was a hittable delivery. Onto the pads. He's missed out a few times on those deliveries that were a bit too straight. Trying to pull the ball. Yeah, he's practicing that shovel down the leg side. One-handed blow from Mayank. And it will clear the long on. All the way. Couldn't keep the ball in the park. So he's decided he's had enough. And Shami may be keeping himself warm with his trademark celebration, or rather signal, for 6. Didn't quite get to the pitch of the ball, but committed to the
One-handed
shot.
blow from Mayank.
And
It will clear the long on.
the bigger leg side boundary, managed to clear it. Well, he's left the ball there. Didn't quite attempt a shot. But it was down the leg side. It's given as wide. It's rare to see the batter leave the ball. And Khurram Khwaja, you can see he's just steaming a bit, frustrated. His batters threw away the game from a very strong position, from 120 for 3 to 159 all out. And the bowling has been subpar as well. A lot of hit-me deliveries. Oh, good fielding. Farhan Babar still working hard in the field. Even though the game seems to be in an ominous position. Well, that's the right approach. Respect the good deliveries and capitalize on the poor ones. 28-run partnership in progress. Hit in the air and towards that mid-wicket region once more. He's found the gap time and again. Hari Prashant getting to the pitch of the ball and nicely put away for another boundary. So in the end, they've taken plenty off that over as well. 92 for 2. Well, 4 bowlers used so far by Mideast Metals, and only Ali Anwar has looked productive. 1 for 22 in his 4 overs. Basit Ali, his first over wasn't bad at all, to be honest. They haven't turned back to him. Faizan Ali, the left-arm spinner, was expensive. And Khurram Khwaja been taken for a ride, even though he picked up a wicket. Just 68 runs away from victory now are the Daredevils. Plenty of time on their hands. And wickets in hand as well. Basit Ali into his second over. Oh, nice delivery right in the block hold. But sensible batting from Mayank. No need to do anything fanciful at the moment. Hari Prashant is playing a match-winning innings. Striking the ball clean. Picking up those boundaries at will and with ease. Just about crossing the T's and dotting the I's to get home safely in this game. What a flick from Hari Prashant. Felt like a miss hit, but the timing was so good. And the placement even better. Low full toss. Great flick. And the long on and mid wicket just couldn't get there. Perfectly piercing the gap between the two. This has been a fabulous knock from Hari Prashant Chandrasekharan. 60 of just 36 deliveries. Slow ball, very nicely bowled. The towels are well and truly out. But Mideast Metals might be out of this game as well. And you'd have to blame the batting more than the bowling, to be honest. 160 was never going to be enough. Especially when they didn't pick up early wickets in the power play. Rahul Soni and Hari Prashant with that 43-run stand. They got those runs in quick time. And that really deflated the Mideast Metals bowling unit. And they've just been playing catch-up throughout the game. Well bowled once again. Basit Ali. That's his natural length. Tries to bowl as full as possible. It's difficult to do that in the power play. With those fielding restrictions, you will leak runs. But at this stage of the game, when you can afford to have 5 fielders on the boundary, it's a lot more manageable. $100 up for the Daredevils in just 10.5 overs. Good job done. This partnership has gone to 40 runs in pretty quick time. And Mideast Metals need to do something to induce a collapse similar to the one that their batting faced. Low full toss, beats the mid off. And it will go into the dugout for 4. Hari Prashant, everything he's striking is turning to gold. Another boundary to conclude the over, 104 for 2. "56 runs needed of the next 9 overs. Faizan Ali coming back into the attack. Well, the field is spread now, but the ball has gotten softer and the dew has gotten heavier. And a poor delivery. Quicker one. Bowled better, but sensible batting from Mayank. He knows there are plenty of gaps on the offside. Just drop and run. Hold it together. Allow the dugout to relax. They're looking for a mistake from the Daredevils batters. One hand off. But there's nobody at extra cover deep. Easy couple. Really is toying with the bowlers tonight, Hari Prashant. And as per the numbers, he has an outside chance of getting 100 if he manages it well. 30 odd runs away, 50 odd required. He'll need to do the bulk of the scoring. Another big hit. And a great running catch at long on. Tehran Khan Niazi gets around. And well, we were dreaming of 100 from Hari. Not meant to be. A great running catch. But he's played an excellent innings and set his team on the way to victory. Flighted delivery. Didn't quite.
Another big hit.
Hung in the air and TK and
great
does the rest.
running catch
That's
at
a
long
very good
on.
catch.
Tehran Khan.
Fabulous knock from Hari Prashant. 67 of just 40 deliveries. And he's taken them to the doorstep of victory. They just need to go through. 108 for 3. Experienced campaigner coming in at number 5, Abdulaziz Ansari. So Faizan Ali, after some toil, has picked up his first wicket of the night. Can he add some more and really set the cat among the pigeons? A good delivery. Nice loopy. Landing in on that middle and off channel. Not much turn on offer. But still, you need to land the ball in the right areas with the correct length. It's been a bit too short on occasion this evening. That's much better. Much better. And you never know, a couple of quiet overs can change the game. This was the dismissal of Hari
Another
Prashant,
big hit.
trying to big over long on once again.
And
Not quite.
a great running catch at
Good fielding of his own bowling. That's a very tidy over from the young left arm spinner. 108 for 3. Well, a change in ball. Can it produce a change in fortunes for Mideast Metals? It's going to be OS Noor coming on to bowl. "52 runs away from victory are the Daredevils. Very manageable required run rate. It will need to be a collapse of epic proportions for them to miss out on this game. And that's all Mayank really needs to do. Just nudge the ball around. Experienced players in the middle for them. Should be able to manage this run chase quite easily. At least that's the expectation. Abdulaziz Ansari gets off the mark quite efficiently. He's a good player square of the wicket. Just 50 required now, with plenty of batting to come. A beautifully cut away behind point. Long chase for the fielder. And the ball will win the race, has it? We'll need a boundary check on that one. Wonderfully carved away by Mayank. They have taken 3. And Mr. Anwar Ali will get on the walkie-talkie to find out whether he needs to add another one. Just a bit too short there from OS. And nicely cut away by Mayank. Good player of spin. Good player square of the wicket.
long chase for the fielder.
Yeah, this is the point. Yeah, that seems to be a boundary to me. Even if he did scoop the ball in, he made contact with the rope. So even though he might have kept the ball within park, making contact with the rope, of course, means it's a boundary. Did put in a full effort though, full credit to him. Long chase from that short third position. Perhaps need to add another fielder in that area. Just at cover point to get that backward point fielder finer to plug that gap. Yes, given as a boundary. Much to the cheer of the Daredevils dugout. They're certainly enjoying themselves. And why not? They put up a great show with the ball. Shahzeb Khan with a sparkling 5-wicket haul, blowing away the lower middle order and the tail in double quick time. A good delivery, good comeback by OS. But that's all you can really do from this angle around the wicket. Not getting a lot of turn. Clip through mid-wicket. They'll settle for one. Could have pushed for two. But when you're 115 for 3, chasing 160 in the 13th over, you can afford to be a bit more relaxed about it. Beats the point fielder again. Long chase. 116 for 3 at the end of 13 overs. Required run rate, just run a ball. Faizan Ali into his final over then. 1 wicket to his name. Quicker one that time. So Mayank has moved on quite comfortably to 21 of 18. Abdul Aziz Ansari, new to the crease, but no real alarm bells. Very gentle. Full toss. $117 for 3 in the 14th over. And Mideast Metals, well, they haven't had a lot of answers with the ball, to be quite honest. Well, optimistic appeal, that was always too high, and sliding down leg as well. And that's what Faizan Ali needed to do a lot earlier. Surprisingly, it's been with the older ball, these wet conditions, where he's had a lot more control. Inside edge. Well, that is streaky, but that will go for 4. It's been that kind of evening for Mideast Metals with the ball and the bat. Followed the batter there. It was the quicker one.
Inside
Big lead
edge.
from Mayank. And
Well,
very
that
lucky
is streaky.
that did
But
not
that will go
crash
for
onto
4.
the stumps.
It's been that.
So a boundary breaking the string of dots and singles. Haven't really had much of a sniff in the bowling effort, Mideast Metals. And of course, losing Mustafa Ayub right on the very first ball when he took that fall really derailed their bowling plans. Chopped away from the stumps, risky shot, and a misfield will allow them to get through for a single. So in the end, Faizan Ali not too bad, 1 for 29 on the night. 1-2-2 for 3. Faizan Awan coming into the attack, and it's a long hop. Hit hard towards mid-wicket, but good fielding from Basit Ali. Mayank will be disappointed he did not maximize. Get at least a boundary there. That was a real long hop. Cracked away. There is a cover sweeper in place. So these deliveries are only going to do damage to Faizan Awan's bowling figures and nothing else. Very much a non-regular bowler. Don't have enough runs to buy a wicket here, do Mideast Metals. Now that's a lot better. That's the length you need to bowl. Of course, this is only day 2 of the ICC Academy Arabian Cricket League. Season 2, the Champions Trophy that we like to call it. Now the 16 teams have been divided into 2 competitions, the Cup and the Plate. The top 8 ranked teams from the Arabian Cricket League Season 1 go into the Cup competition, and the bottom 8 go into the Plate. And 1 match each of the Cup and Plate competitions to be played throughout the week. And then we have those triple headers on Sunday. So plenty of cricket action coming up throughout the month of Jan and February. And just to tell you about the fixtures we have coming up tomorrow, plenty of action. .128 for 3 after 15 overs then. There you can see Hari Prashant with that fabulous 50, 67 of just 40 deliveries. Rahul Soni was looking good, 17 off 12. And after that it's been Mayank and Abdul Aziz Ansari building a partnership. Well, tomorrow we have Karwan CC taking on Fly Emirates. And then of course we have 7 districts taking on Alif Farmer. In terms of the bowling this evening, 1 wicket apiece for Faizan Ali, Ali Anwar and Khurram Khwaja. Khurram Khwaja still has 1 more over up his sleeve. Basit Ali has 2. Smashed hard through extra cover. So Khurram Khwaja on to bowl his final over. Can he break this partnership? It's up to 21 runs between this pair. Doing it quite comfortably so far. They would like to finish the game early though, and get that net run rate boost. That could be quite crucial. Coming up to the knockout stage. So 2 cup encounters tomorrow. Alif versus 7. And Karwan taking on Fly Emirates. So should be an exciting day of ICC Academy Arabian Cricket League action coming up every single day. Oh, nicely flighted there, well bowled. But not particularly threatening, that's for sure. It's been a good batting surface. Not much assistance for the spinners. And with the dew about, the ball not retaining its hardness for long enough for the fast bowlers to have a serious impact. Khurram Khwaja there, you can see requesting the towel. Even if the ball just goes on the outfield once, it gets very wet. Makes it difficult for the finger spinners to grip that seam, to put any revs on the ball. Hit hard, but there is a long off in place. Just about 30 runs away, below 30 runs away from victory now. I think Mohit Raghav would like to see some intent from his two batters in the middle. Try to finish it with about a couple of overs to spare. But it seems to be a strong start to the tournament for the Daredevils. One-hander. Over long on, sailing away. And that's exactly what the Daredevils want to see. Some big hits coming in to seal the deal. That's a tremendous hit from Mayank Chaudhary.
To the tournament for the
Up
Daredevils.
to the pitch of the ball. And bang.
One-hander.
That's sailed away.
Over long on,
Many a
sailing
mile.
away.
Big six.
That's exactly.
Way back. A neat innings coming in from Mayank. 36 of 27. And they've taken 9 runs off this over. Spoiling the bowling figures for Khurram Khwaja. Didn't have much to work with in terms of runs and the bowling conditions. So in the end, you have to say it's a good toss to win for the Daredevils. They did a really good job to keep them to 160. Mayank will keep the strike. 138 for 3. Basit Ali back into the attack from the ICCA Academy end. Well, Mayank will be eyeing a 50 as well. He's on 37. Rushed onto him. And only going to be a single. So Basit Ali, well, there's not much he can do in this situation, but one good over could still make it interesting. Abdulaziz Ansari, he's just been allowed to take his time. 8 of 13. Nicely flicked towards that mid-wicket region. Wristy player is Abdulaziz. So maybe one quiet over could perhaps make the Daredevils react, search for a boundary, could produce a mistake. Besides that, there's not much of a chance to come back in this game for Mideast Metals. Nicely bowled, slower ball. Of course, they did have their bowling resources depleted severely with the injury to Mustafa Ayub, who fell over. Got a bit of a twist on his ankle there. And Ali Anwar and Tehran Khan Niazi not quite fully fit to bowl at full tilt. Could be nursing some niggles. Or didn't know much about that one. Half pulling the ball there. In the end, he's just deflected it to deep fine. But any time spent in the middle is good time spent in the middle. Looking like a solid team. In this edition of the Arabian Cricket League are the Daredevils. Plenty of bowling options in terms of pacers. Mohit Raghav, Harjinder, Shahzeb, and of course Shakir Afridi. And then you have Azharuddin Qureshi in the spin department. And they have Abhinav as well, the young leg spinner. Very talented. So they've got some depth about them. And Hari Prashant giving them that extra punch in the opening slot. So if he can build a good combination with Rahul Soni, I think Daredevils, they could be very strong candidates for that plate title. They would have been disappointed not to finish in the top 8 in the first edition of the ACL. The best way to make up for that is to go all the way in the plate trophy. Steady over from Basit, only 5 runs off it. 143 for 3. Faizan Awan will continue. First over wasn't a particularly great one. Oh, that ball turned in. And has that taken a bottom edge? It's given as byes, so no, it missed everything, including the leg stump. 4 byes conceded. Nicely bowled there. Got a hint of grip off the surface. The keeper couldn't quite get around to it. Look at that. Yeah, that came in sharply.
Oh, that ball turned in.
But
Has
been,
that taken
it's
a
been
bottom
that kind
edge?
of evening for Mideast Metals. Nothing has gone their way. Or sliced in the air and will fall in front of the mid wicket. So Mayank perhaps hunting for quick runs to get to his 50. Just losing the plot a little bit. Just 12 runs needed. Yeah, no single there. Be careful. Faizan Awan is a brilliant fielder. You don't want to be taking quick singles against him. Absolutely herring to the ball. But they would like to end this well before the 19th over. Sends a message to the opposition. Hit hard, hit straight, and hit for 4. In the slot. And Abdul Aziz Ansari has slammed it down the ground. No chance for the long off.
Hit
Good
hard, hit straight, and hit for 4
Driving the ball down the
in
ground,
the slot.
much like he would on the golf range perhaps. 150 up for the Daredevils. Across the line, long chase for the mid-wicket fielder. No chance. Poor delivery. So Mayank will not be able to get to his 50, but I don't think he'd be too concerned. That was a drag down once again.
Across the line.
Just helped
Long
across the
chase
line
for the mid-wicket fielder.
to that fine
No
leg boundary.
chance.
And that should be that. It will be victory for Dubai Daredevils against Mideast Metals. Well, Mayank, you will just need to watch Abdul Aziz and learn how to do it. 157 for 3. Basit Ali will continue into his final over. A smash through the covers. Game, set and match. Abdul Aziz Ansari settles the contest. And it's a handsome victory for Dubai Daredevils by 7 wickets. And they've hunted down the score in just 18.1 overs on the back of an excellent bowling performance from Shahzeb Khan. 5 wickets to his name. Hari Prashant getting to an excellent 50. And they were never really in any trouble, hunting down a much below par score. A great way to start their Arabian Cricket League campaign in Season 2 for Double D. A handsome victory. "50-run partnership between Mayank Chaudhary and Abdul Aziz Ansari, taking the team to safe shores. And Mideast Metals, well, they'll need to go back to the drawing board, especially in terms of their batting combination. I had a feeling that they need to address that, get their batting order right, and certainly need to improve their bowling as well. Handshakes all round, and you can see Mohit Raghav, the captain, is pleased as punch, and why not? They played really well this evening. Well, that is the batting scorecard. 67 of 40 for Hari Prashant set them on their way, and contributions throughout from Rahul Soni, Mayank and Abdul Aziz Ansari, who played a good hand to hit the winning runs. 23 of 21 for him. A good partnership. In terms of the bowling, 1 wicket apiece for Faizan Ali, Ali Anwar and Khurram Khwaja. Not much to say apart from that. So in the end, Dubai Daredevils winning their encounter versus Mideast Metals by 7 wickets with plenty of time to spare. Stay tuned. We'll have the post-match presentation coming in very, very shortly. Well, before that, let's take a look at the highlights of the run chase. Hari Prashant with a magnificent knock. There's
Started
nobody
his
at
innings
second
with an
slip. Outside edge. But after that,
Edge.
striking the ball
There's
very
nobody at
cleanly
So
indeed.
that length.
Took on
Make
the
some
left arm
room.
spinner
Goes over
Faizan Ali.
covers.
Got some big hits against him. Ali Anwar was bowling
Comes
some
down the
off-spin
track.
today.
An
Did get to the wicket of
opportunity. And the
Rahul
catch has
Soni.
been taken.
But it was that 43-run opening partnership that gave them that momentum.
Big hit down the.
And Khurram Khwaja went for a lot of runs. This was the dismissal of
And
Mohit
straight to
Raghav,
mid wicket.
the lone daredevil batter who couldn't make a big score. And after that,
Use your feet.
it was Hari Prashant with some towering sixes and got able support
One-handed
from the likes of
blow
Mayank
from Mayank.
again and Abdul Aziz Ansari as well. This was a wonderful flick by Hari through mid-wicket for 4.
Another big hit.
Finally
for
lost
the
his
Daredevils.
wicket to Khurram Khwaja, playing one shot too many.
One-hander.
This was a monster 6 from Mayank. And
Smash
Abdul
through the
Aziz Ansari
covers.
sealing the deal.
Game, set and
with
match.
a brilliant shot through the covers for 4. So as I mentioned, it's now time for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned. Good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 5 of the Arabian Cricket League, which was played between the Mideast Metals and Dubai Daredevils. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for their unwavering support towards the tournament. Our tournament organizer, the ICCA Academy, our streaming partner FanCode, our support sponsor 7 Districts, our YouTube streaming partner Cricfit, and our broadcast and event partners Sport Ethics. It was Daredevils who won the toss and elected to bowl first. They restricted Mideast Metals to a score of 159, and in the end they chased it down in 18.1 overs with 7 wickets in hand. Notable performance tonight was from Hari Prashant, 67 of 40 deliveries, but the Player of the Match award that will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali to the best bowler of the day, Shahzeb Khan. 5 wickets to his name for 19 runs. An outstanding performance from the young fast bowler, leading his team to a well-deserved victory in tough bowling conditions as well. Shahzeb, very बहुत मुबारक हो आपको पहली बात. Congratulations. Let's talk about bowling with the wet ball in these conditions. It's not easy at all.
Yeah, actually, sir, it's quite tough for me. So white ball, handle this situation. So it's quite tough for me. Yeah.
Usually we see you bowling with the new ball, you get that lovely outswing. But in this team, you have the role of bowling at the death. So tell us how to execute that properly and consistently.
When I use the white ball like as cricket I play in India, red balls it's quite tough for me when I play cricket. So in duels for me, so it was so difficult for me that time, and I just start with all ball. So that's good. Yeah.
Of the 5 wickets, which one did you enjoy the most?
One of the I did a Yorker, see that was stop the ball and the ball's going to down this time. So the base out. Yeah, it's what so good. Yeah.
And who would you like to dedicate this award to?
This is 4 hours to go. I want to get, in India we have, it's big day for us, So this award for my, all of the friends, my Dildas team and India, it's like big day in India, Jai Shri Ram, this one is special for the Mohit Bhaiya who support me a lot. He just for me everything in the Dubai. So he always support me and we always talk about the cricket, he just support me a lot. He just said to me always, do Yorkers, practice well. He just focus. So this is gonna be for him, especially for him. So yeah, this is a amazing guy as well.
Well, you had an outstanding performance. Well bowled today, Shazib.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, that was Shazib Khan dedicating his performance to Mohit Raghav and the entire India 1.6 billion
Yeah.
enjoy this
Yeah,
award.
thank you so much. Good night. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you then. Good night. All right. Thank you, Shazib.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That's a wonderful Shazib Khan. Very excited about his award. That's all from the post-match presentation for now. Join us tomorrow for more live action from the Arabian Cricket League. Till then, take care and good night.